What is going on, guys? Your boy Joey SHAKESQUAD coming, guys, with a video right now. So I want to go over the newest Philadelphia Eagles wide receiver, Keric Wheatfall, okay, from Fresno State, okay. Big body, 6'2", a big body, a good frame, knows how to use it. He's got really strong hands. He's got good speed for his size, and I think that's why the Eagles want to grab him, pick him up, and a guy that made it, which is good. It would be nice to see someone rise, from OTAs to training camp and maybe preseason. Maybe we see somebody that's going to surprise us. I hope we get one of those on top of a really good draft, a really good offseason that we've had so far. Could catch the ball over the shoulder very well, could track the football well, has very strong hands. Contested catching is fantastic. Really good hand-eye coordination on catching the football. I mean, you name it, he could do it. I think it's just really on his limited skill set on the route tree and knowing all the routes, and was used on screen passes and just throwing it up really. I don't know how much he's really going to contribute. I hope maybe he is a big surprising player for the Philadelphia Eagles. It would be nice, like I said, to get somebody that's going to rise up and maybe surprise us once training camp and obviously the preseason games come along, and maybe this guy is something that we don't know. Maybe this could be one of the best receivers we've ever seen maybe in the future. You never know. I'm not saying that he's going to be, but to add another receiver to the mix, the Eagles are adding so much receivers right now. I mean, you have Devon Allen, you got a guy from Britton Covey from Utah. I mean, you have so much competition, especially Jalen Reagor, okay, which is kind of crazy. And there's a lot of competition for a lot of these guys. No wonder J-Jaw was moved to tight end. I mean, you're pretty much really crowded right now. Greg Ward is back, So I want to know what you guys think. I know he only played about 3-4 games in 2020. 2021, I think he played like 13, 14 games, a little over 600 yards. So this guy could be something, maybe a backup or something like that, but I don't know. I feel like he's going to be a practice squad guy, if he does more and I'm like, holy crap, this guy's got something, kind of like a Travis Fulgham situation. But obviously this is going into OTAs and training camp where we're going to see what he could do. And I think there's good competition at camp, facing some elite corners and a big play slay. I think these new receivers are going to get a lot of work in with this defense that we do have. So I want to see what this guy can do. So we'll definitely take a look on that once, preseason comes along and training camp, and see the competition we have with this guy in that wide receiver room. So on some other news, the Eagles hired 2 to the front office as for the scouting department. Okay, so it looks like Eagles have a new assistant director of pro scouting. It's Jeremy Gray. Okay, Jeremy Gray is the son of Packers secondary coach John Gray. Jerry Gray, who coached in the DBs in Minnesota, where Jonathan Gannon was the assistant. So obviously this is a Jonathan Gannon connection. Has worked with him with the Vikings, which is good, with the defensive back. So that's a good thing. So that was the first. That's obviously this front office is starting to the scouting department starting to turn around a little bit. We fired some people. We're bringing some people in now. And then secondly, so it looks like Rod Strafer. Streefer, sorry, I keep saying his name. I remember Rod Streefer when he played for the Raiders. So he played for the Raiders, Chiefs, Niners, Bills, and Browns. Has been hired by the Eagles, where he's expected to be an area scout. He went undrafted out of Temple. Okay, so 2 more right there. So you're adding more to the scouting department, and he's an area scout. So I don't know if this means he travels, and I guess he looks at players. Obviously throughout the season they'll be looking at some players for next year's draft and whatever he does. So I like what they're doing. I know they're getting some new pieces around Howie. I know Howie's kind of creating his own staff. I don't know if Lurie's the hiring or Roseman is kind of hiring his own guys. But I think there's connections. Like I said, Jonathan Gannon has some connections, and there's connections all around. So like I said, I don't know anything about these people, except what I read, and that's it, because I don't follow GMs. I don't follow scouting departments or anything like that. I'm not a guru with that stuff. You guys let me know what you guys think about, Keric Wheatfall and just what he brings to the table, and what do you think he's going to be? Do you think he's going to surprise us, not surprise us? I think he might just be a practice squad guy at the end of the day. But I kind of want to see if he's better than Jalen Reagor. I think any receiver that comes in, I want to see he's better than Jalen Reagor, because I just want to see how bad he can get beat out from this mindset that he's had this whole offseason, even after having a really bad season. And that's it. So, all right, guys, you guys have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys in the next one. SHAKESQUAD up, follow side. Peace out, guys. Peace.